Hey guys, just wanted to show you my new upgrade for my TPX. It's a first strike compatible breech. This is made by Gunhead. This is version 3. There is version 1 and version 2 of those available online. A bunch of paintball websites carry this. Version 3, as far as I know, is only available on Amazon, Amazon.com. This one is 40 bucks and shipping was 20 bucks, I believe. So if you got 60 bucks to throw away, and you really want your TPX to shoot first strikes, get this. It apparently works really well. I read on a bunch of websites. Like I said, this version V3 is hard to find, so Amazon is the way to go. And I'll show you the differences between the stock breech and the Gunhead version. So the first thing you'll notice, there's an additional detent here. This black stuff is it's taped together. That's just from the factory, from the box. It's just so you don't lose the spring. But underneath you have this plastic, additional plastic detent. Goes right there. It's kind of like a half ball with a sanded off face. Apparently this helps first strike stay straight, so there's no misfeeds. The milling is much better than the factory. One of the things they corrected is this right here, the wall thickness on this side. This is the barrel side where your barrel screws in. It's about 1 millimeter. Here is about 1.5 to 2. So your barrel is crooked in the pistol, and this will be probably different from gun to gun. So some of them will be centered, some of them will be off to this side, and it doesn't really play a big difference. Really, it's a short range gun, but still, just doesn't feel right when it's so crudely made. Especially the gun is 200 bucks, and this is one of the very few metal parts that had to be factory machined. What else? The rest of it is identical. This is obviously anodized. This is not. There's a hole for the detent, just like the side detent, just like on the factory, on the stock TPX. And not much difference. The O-ring for the barrel is not included. You can see that O-ring there. There's no O-ring here, so you'll have to, if you buy this, you'll have to pick this one out. If you want to pick that O-ring, don't use screwdrivers, because I see people scratch the crap out of their inside of their guns trying to get internal O-rings with a screwdriver or a needle. Use dental picks, and you have to insert dental pick. It has to be parallel to the O-ring like this, and then you kind of dip it under the O-ring and then pull it out. You can also get it with a needle if you have a. It's kind of hard to do it with a needle, but the idea is not to puncture the O-ring itself. This O-ring doesn't really do much, so you can probably puncture a hole in it and pull it out without much damage. But if you have an O-ring inside your gun, like on your bolt or on a bolt guide or any other valve inside the actual engine of the paintball marker, if you puncture it or scrape it with a needle, it's garbage. You'll have to replace it. So be careful when you're replacing your O-rings with metal picks or needles. So you can, if you can't afford this, you can make your own. Here's the picture for proportions for you. And this version, I believe, is different from the previous for having this taper here, and also for having this plastic detent. I don't think version 1 had that plastic detent up here. So apparently this helps first strikes to feed nicely without sitting sideways and being chopped by a bolt. That's it. You can make this on your own if you have patience. You score a line here, and then use a triangular or square rough file to file all this out, this corner right here, until the hole is D-shaped. One of the tricks you could use is use a small drill bit and drill a hole here right in the corner, and here right in this corner, all the way through without obviously the drill bit touching the back wall of this of the breech, and then use the file to remove the rest of the material. By drilling a hole, you're going to save yourself a lot of time filing this. So all you'll have to do is just square out this hole basically. And you can use tiny drill bits, and you can make multiple holes here, and then file the rest of the material out. And then if you use you can use a fine file to taper this edge and make it kind of like this for reliable feeding. The top detent, you know, if you have a CNC machine or a lathe or something, not lathe, sorry, a mill, you can mill this out, or you can do it with a drill press and then make your own detent. I don't know if this has enough space, but you can probably stick a detent from an axe in there. I don't know. I don't want to give any ideas, because if you ruin your breech, I don't want to be blamed for it. Anyways, so this is a factory made first strike adapter, and there's tons of videos on YouTube how to modify your magazines to shoot first strikes, because remember, the top of the mag is also round. It's not D-shaped, but it's very easy. So I'll put this in and I'll try this out this weekend, and I'll let you know how it goes. That's it for today. Bye.